Welcome to She Owns the Show. My name is EmanAboAlNasr and I'm here from beautiful Dubai Boat Show 2024. Today is the last day. If you want to hear all about it from yacht expert, adventure seeker, come with me. Mr. Alexis, welcome to my show.
Thank you.
How is the last 3 days in the Dubai Boat Show?
Well, it's been wonderful. It's a great show, and I think this year has gone really above and beyond. And I've been here 3 times on the show, and this is by far the best so far.
Great. Please introduce us and your role in the company.
Wonderful. My name is Alexis. My last name is Vincent. Alexis Vincent. I come from Quebec originally, and I am now based between the Maldives and Saudi Arabia and other locations worldwide. My company is called Butler, and we offer scuba diving services to ultra high net worth and high net worth individuals on super yachts, and we also have land-based operation dive schools. And
in one of my favorite destinations, which is
a wonderful destination.
The Maldives.
Yeah, the Maldives has got a really close to my heart. Has been what really. It was a long swim from Canada, but once I got there, I really loved it.
I have a tattoo. You can do the blue ocean in Divé, in Maldives.
Divé.
My personal favorite. It's the best spot for diving. Also.
I love the Maldives. It's been close to my heart, and I've been there since 1998. Wow. Did you know that the English word atoll comes from Divé, and in Divé it's atollu. So that's the only word in the English language that actually has any relation to Divé.
Well, I was very inspired and honored to have you in my show.
I'm the one that's honored.
Because I would love to show how seaman you are. Please tell us your personal story. Where your passion started for the ocean?
Well, I think meeting each other was very serendipitous because when we first met, it was clear that you have a passion for diving, and I think diving in itself is just such a wonderful activity. It connects you with the people around you. It connects you with the environment. I call it instant meditation. Yeah. And as such, when I meet fellow men and women along the journey and that share the same passion, I'm always very excited. It's like reliving the first breath for the first time all over again. So without going into an enormous long story, because it is a long story, I started diving in British Columbia on the west coast of Canada. And I remember diving in a swimming pool and thinking this is the best thing in the world. I wasn't very good. My instructor was quite strict with me, and I didn't really appreciate that, to be honest, until I got this wonderful lady who was a wonderful instructor, and she really made me appreciate and had the patience to work with a bad student. And that was the basis of everything that we've done since. So I became a dive instructor, a Padi instructor, and I worked in various locations. I worked in Costa Rica, I worked in Panama, I worked in the Bahamas, I flew across to the Philippines, and in 1998 I landed, I always remember, in December 98, I landed in the Maldives, and I felt like I'd come home. And there I worked for 4 seasons. And when we say work, I still to this day don't understand why people pay me to go diving, because this is such a wonderful activity.
Such a pleasure.
It's such a pleasure. But all joke kidding, it is, I think, very fortunate. Those of us who are fortunate to have found a passion, or more than one passion in this life. It's a great gift, and I am grateful every single day that I wake up, and every time I don a regulator and I can go below the surface of the water, because it teaches us so much about ourselves and so much about the environment and how humble we should be at any given time. So, very important.
There's nothing I adore in my life more than being around the ocean.
Isn't it wonderful? And the camaraderie we get,
sailing, whatever it is.
Yeah, on the water, or in the water, under the water. I get it. And that's why we share that passion. Yeah. My daughter's name is Maya, so I know in Arabic that means water.
Maya, exactly.
So that's also she's also passionate about the water now, which is great, and also about protecting the environment. And I mean, I can tell you a lot of the stories of the evolution of how we got to get to here today, but I think the people we meet and the adventures along the way are more important. I mean, suffice it to say that we have 6 dive centers and water sports centers in the Maldives, and we're working on expansion programs in Saudi Arabia and also in the Caribbean. But that some of the best adventures that we've had with diving have all been on board super yachts and the ends of the earth. We've dove in locations where probably nobody has ever dived there before. And just that feeling, you're sitting there and looking at this clear blue water calling your name.
The visibility.
And the visibility is fantastic. And you see the sharks swimming around and you say, you know what, it could be the first time anybody dives here.
Yeah.
That sensation is like nothing on earth, really.
Wow.
And,
And are you planning to do live on board?
So we don't really do liveaboards because typically, and we've become the signature service of Dive Butler is really this one-on-one approach. So bespoke services, so people that deal with fears. My old nickname was Dive Shrink. So because everybody, when I was working as an instructor, all the managers would send me the very difficult students. And for me, the very difficult students I saw it completely different. I thought, what an amazing opportunity. What an amazing opportunity to clearly bring something to somebody who's really nervous or afraid and really take them under your arms and hold their hands to this process. And ultimately, as a good dive instructor is a bit of a father, a mother, a big brother, a big sister, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, and we help people go face their fears. And by doing this, we help them. It's really transformational.
It is.
It changes your thing.
It's a personal story for me.
Right,
it is.
right. That's what we shared the first
I
time.
had a phobia from alligator.
Exactly.
And you tell me to do a night dive. I was like, forget
no way.
it.
And now it's the best thing in the world, right?
And now it's the best thing in the world. Exactly.
Yes.
But it changed you in so many ways, even on a personal level, after you cross becoming a diver and you fell for your passion and you enjoy, but also in your career, facing anything,
Absolutely.
When I face a problem now, I'm like, it's okay, you're a diver, you can do it.
Yes. Well, thank you. And you're letting my head out. That's what I was about to say,
It's like,
stop, take
complaining,
a deep breath, take a deep breath. No, stop, thinking, act, don't react. These are all fantastic lessons from underwater we bring to the surface.
Yeah.
And that to me is a real gift and an opportunity to make a positive impact. Also, because the environment really needs our help. We forget that every second breath we take comes from the ocean, from the phytoplankton, right? This is what generates oxygen. And the way we treat our oceans is very much the way we treat our forests, and we must take care of it as it was our own temple, and our body needs the oxygen that's created by the ocean. And every time we throw something in the ocean or on its way to the ocean, it affects the phytoplankton. And the phytoplankton is our source of life. So that's why I said to everybody, think about it. We have a direct impact upon everything we do. Every single action we take on a daily basis has an impact. Now, can we be perfect? No. Okay, but can we help and make a difference? Maybe do you really need to get on that plane? Maybe you can extend the trip a little longer. Can you maybe use less plastic? Okay, what can you do? Little single acts every single day of what you can do to minimize the negative impact. And instead, make a positive impact on the environment. Raise awareness around. That's really a true passion. Make a positive impact on the environment by raising awareness and therefore making a positive impact on people. That's really what's close to my heart.
Thank you for highlighting this. It's very important.
It is, because otherwise we can't live on half a lung. Right?
What's your advice for people that keep watching almost every day sailing programs, diving, name it, all the sea activities, and say, yeah, but it's too difficult for me. Maybe one day I will buy a boat in 20 years, in 10 years. What do you say to these people?
Well, I think we are in a world now today that everything we live vicariously through our screens, and I strongly believe that we should actually get up and move our body, whatever that may be. Now, obviously, you and I are passionate about the marine environment. We're passionate about yachts and boats and every way we can interact with that. But please don't wait, because you don't know what tomorrow will bring. Get in the water now. Just go do what you want to do now. Don't wait, because tomorrow will never come. And postponing and procrastinating will not help you in achieving your.
And the perfect moment will never come.
They'll never come. No, don't wait for the perfect moment. Get off, do it. Take your fear, right, in your hands, and just be brave. And being brave is not the absence of fear. Being brave is dealing with her fears and moving forward, and that's a very important difference. We think only brave and courageous people do that. Well, everybody has the potential to be brave and courageous if you tackle your fears head on, and you can ask for help if you need help. That's also okay.
Exactly. And what's your personal next move?
Personal next move, very good question. I'm asking myself this every morning. Well, I think continuing we have a wonderful team of incredible individuals working with us. So that's really a passion of mine, building a beautiful tribe of people that are like-minded, like-hearted, that they don't need to, we're not starting a cult or anything, but really believe in similar values and that enjoy the journey of life of making a positive impact upon the environment and upon people. So anything that relates to that is my next move. So it's not one specific incident or one specific action. It's the holistic approach of that intention that is my next move.
You actually motivated me right now to go back to diving because I didn't dive for 2 months. So I just want to tell you how positive energy you have. Thank you so much, really. I appreciate you being here and getting the message out loud, and it was a pleasure having you on my show.
Thank you so much, Iman. It is absolute delight and pleasure. The honor is entirely mine.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.